Hello, and welcome back to the channel. We are actually live at the moment, so if you're seeing this later, sorry you didn't get notified. Probably should like, comment, subscribe, and join the Discord. Anyways, we're going to go over a few tokens right now because the market actually looks pretty decent today, and I feel like the manipulation's coming down a bit. A bit, but we have seen some weird things. Let's go ahead and check out Bitcoin. So we're going to look at Bitcoin on the daily. Bitcoin on the daily. You can see what kind of weird stuff has been going on in here. Let's get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of a lot of these things because we don't need it on the daily chart. Anyways, currently we are above the resistance we've been held under for the daily. If we can get a candle high close above this 24,648, I'm actually going to be looking toward much higher prices because then after that we would be looking to test this upper trend line. We could see a 4% rise out of Bitcoin, getting up to 25,900. That is a possibility. We do have this wick that we need to contend with at 25,216. We have found resistance on it as of late, but anytime you see those resistances, as we keep hitting it, it does get weaker and weaker. And noted, we have been putting in higher lows. So we have a higher low situation. And noted, we could bounce around here for a hot minute before we end up getting that wonderful move, I'm guessing, to the upside. But we technically have a lower low. However, it's semi-flat top-ish. And I do believe if we go out to the weekly, we'll end up seeing this a lot more clearly of what we're hitting. So on the weekly, we had 1 week, and now this new current week, we are bouncing off of the 200 weekly simple moving average. So that 200, that's posing to be a bit of resistance. As soon as we break above it, we should look at the next level, which we should end up seeing 28,662 based off the wicks from back here, as well as if we extend it out, we've had candle low wicks from the past. That's just from extending it out, but better target would be the candle high closes, 29,971. So those would be the areas I am looking for Bitcoin to get to. If we can break above the 200 simple moving average, we're going to put that right there, 29,938. So those are the levels I'm looking for if we can break above this 200 simple moving average. Now, checking the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame, the relative strength index is in neutral territory. We are flagging out. This is considered a bullish flag, so you saw the rise, now the consolidation. Consolidation could say it's downsloping, could say it's a channel of sorts. We're going to call it a channel. That's what we're going to call it. Nice, straight flag. Out of this flag, if we get a move to the upside, would be looking for 25,555. So that's just what I see out of Bitcoin at the moment, and it does look like we are gaining a little bit of momentum on the 1 hour, so this move could happen soon. 15 minute stochastic is already reset. You are under the 50 simple for the 15 minute. Do you got to worry about that? Your 4 hour, it's sitting okay. It's not amazing, it's just okay. So we might bounce around here going sideways for a little bit longer, but we're just going to have to wait and see. Now, I'm just going to get rid of this. Get rid of this. So, we are in this bigger pattern here, an ascending triangle of sorts. On this ascending triangle, we do have a much larger measured move. The way I like to measure this is from where we broke out a previous resistance from this cup and handle situation all the way up to the new top, and then I just bring it right on top. Let's see if this coincides with anything. Almost coincides perfectly with this, in which this is the measured move of this broadening wedge. Is it? No, it's not. I don't know where I got this thing from. No idea where I got that from. We're getting rid of it. But I would expect that test at 28,800. That's what I would expect based off this. We could bounce around here for a bit longer, maybe another day or two. But this is what I see. A third touch, that would be the area in which you would be looking for a long if you held support for a third time. So we could get that short-term pullback before seeing upside, in which it seems like that's what the traders have been wanting to do lately. They're just like, ooh, we're about to break. No, we're not. And they slam the price down. So be careful on that. That will make all the altcoins act erratically. All right, so we're going to go over four other tokens, things that have caught my attention. Number one is Ocean. Ocean has caught my attention for a number of reasons, but I have my alert set up. I'm not currently in a trade on this. But Ocean, we can see we are putting in higher lows. We have a nice supply line here. We're looking for that third touch. On top of the third touch, we are technically bull flagging out. Move that back to where it was. All right, we are bull flagging out. So even if we lose our newfound supply line and we do come down, we have a support level at 4168. Another support level down here at 3. This is a local support, not like a major one, but 3923. And then, of course, the lowest one at 3563. These would be all areas I would look for longs, but in the short term, I am looking for a bounce off this level and then possibly seeing not only 6742, but if the exuberance gets there and the hype comes in, 8361. Which noted, for those wondering, if we do get that touch, I would be looking for anywhere between a 50, 61 to 86% upside potential once the move gets started. So Ocean Protocol has my undivided attention. Noted, I'm hoping it takes a little time before that happens, because here's the trade that I did enter. I entered into Render. Now, Render token actually came down and touched its supply line. So you can see the supply line we've been putting in on the daily. We hit one top once, hit it twice. If we break out of this consolidation pattern, we would see a third attempt in which it might break out. I would be looking for the confirmed back test before looking for the extra move up to $3.07. However, you can see on the 4 hour, we're in the oversold territory. Stochastic is flatlining out, looking to actually start putting in a little bit of bullish momentum. If we maintain this price action, we will have a massive bullish engulfing candle on the 4 hour coming into the end of the day. But if we come down to the 1 hour, you can see massive markup. We have gotten back into the neutral zone on the 1 hour. We're finding resistance right now. We need to cross above that 200 simple moving average. However, we are a little overbought on the 15 minutes, so I would expect this to trade sideways for a minute. You could even come all the way back down to the supply line before taking off. Kind of up to the traders. But your 15 minute, you are above the 50 simple. You're above the 100 simple. I would expect another backtest of the 50 simple just to make sure that it is holding before we rise up out of here. So, Render, I did get in down here at the bottom, and I'm really hopeful that it holds. But we're sitting in some positive gains right now, which is nice. I do think it is about to go on a 29% rise. That is the measured move out of this falling wedge pattern. And if it does do this, we should get a nice back test at 213.66, and then we could try and test the 307 mark. So those are two of the tokens that have my attention. Another one, oh man, it already made its move a little bit. No, it's about to. So YGG. YGG has my undivided attention. I thought it already made its move. Oof. But nice thing about it moving so much right now, we are hitting resistance. We do have this falling wedge pattern, which, yeah, I'm going to keep it right here. I have an alert set up right down here, waiting for it to come down and touch. Interesting. Simply because you're still a little overextended on the 4 hour. You're kind of far away from that 50 simple moving average. This is a great consolidation pattern. So I would look for either a back test of this level at 3536, or even coming all the way to the bottom of this consolidation pattern after we get that third, or our next touch to the bottom, or the fourth touch, fifth touch, something like that. After we get that touch, we would be looking for a great move to the upside in which would yield us Yield Guild Gaming. You would yield us a possible 37% upside. I have the alert set. I'm just waiting for it to happen. So, currently in the trade with Render, full transparency. I'm currently not in YGG. I am not in Ocean. I am sitting in Render. Just keeping that clear. And what was that fourth token that I was looking at? There was a fourth. I forgot. Wait, I think I remember it. Hold on, where are you? Where art thou? It wasn't Rune. Losing my mind here. Losing my mind. There it is. Immutable X. All right, Immutable X. This was the one I was looking at. So Immutable X, you can see I've done a lot of looking at this chart. I mean, a lot. But I did find this beautiful falling wedge pattern on the parabolic move. It is currently testing it as support. I have an alert down here in case we do fall out of it because I would be shorting it at that point. I am not currently in a trade. I need to put an alert above this green line here. I actually really do. Because that would be a confirmed breakout. So Immutable X. Out of the falling wedge pattern, you do have a measured move up here based off the flagpole. But that would not be the real target. You would actually be looking toward 173 and 249. So Immutable X is sitting here on breakout watch. If you do get this breakout, first level you're looking at 67% upside from where you're sitting right now, which is on top of support. Second level you'd be looking at is 141% upside. So this is what I'm seeing out of Immutable X. This is why it has my undivided attention. I do believe it's getting ready for this move. But you can see very inefficient price action before you get to this green line here, which did pose as resistance and support in the past. But the real move would be up higher because I don't think you really truly see... Yeah, you still see it on the daily, but it's just not as apparent. On the weekly, that's where you can really see the difference. Very inefficient price action in this range, and you just move up to here. So that's why I have it marked out the way that I do based off the weekly. But we shall see what the traders have to offer. Have to offer, whatever. Based off the smaller move, if this does hold as support, because now it looks like you're putting in a little bit of a supply line, which is nice. A little bit of supply line right there, so you would be looking to get bounces off this level, even though you are getting the bounces off that parabolic curve. But in the short term, you'd be looking for a move of 42% possible upside if we do get the buyers to step in. If we do not, you have a bouncing level support down here at 9423. Let's go ahead and mark that out. We'll mark all these out. Right here, 9540 down to 9423. I would trust the 9423 a little bit more. And then after that, I mean, maybe you see a little bit of a bounce here, 863 or 8673, but I would be more inclined to say you'd come back down to 7187 if you do break down. Always keep in mind the bearish argument and the bullish argument. But yeah, Immutable X has my undivided attention as well, simply because this does look like it's ready for large markups. Alright, honestly, I came on live because I haven't posted in a while. I wanted to go over several tokens. We don't have anybody in chat right now. Small streamer problems. Anyways, if you guys do have any questions, comments, concerns, drop them in the comment section below. Join the Discord. It's in the description. And outside of that, you know what? Hopefully your trades are going well. Hopefully you're not getting stopped out left and right. I know I had a couple nasty stop outs recently. Market's getting a little iffy out here, but it is what it is. Other than that, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you in the next one. Take it easy. Also, drop your requests in Discord. Makes it easier for the static videos. I'll catch you later.